Porters, we can do this. Whoa, whoa. Did it just go live? Did we just go live? We weren't live this whole time? Oh, wow. Well, I guess we're live now. Hello, everybody. Shern, Cutter Smooth, EP Digital, with another Fly Friday 15. Just stuck in traffic a little bit. It's hot in the summer in Space City, so excuse the sweat. But I'm on my way to a social event, networking event, to pitch flying cars. I know it's been a lot of talk lately. Probably heard of some SPACs lately of a lot of investments going into urban air mobility, which is the industry we're in. And it's real. It's when I say real, it's got a lot of people's ears perked. A lot of interest going into flying cars. A few weeks ago, again, talked about it last week, but a lot of people are now hip to the term flying car, and they want them. People want to invent them. So here we are on another Fly Friday 15, Nanco Tech, and we're talking about partnerships. If you're an inventor, if you are an urban air manufacturer like we are, unless you got all the money yourself, which very few people do, you're going to have to find some people. You're going to have to work with some people. You're going to have to network with a lot of people. If you're the inventor in the lab, get out the lab like I am, out the laboratory, driving down this hot road to meet with some very good people, to sell these very good people on this very good idea of urban air mobility. Now, you know, a lot of inventors get stuck in trying to, sell just the product, right? And you don't want to do that. And I've learned from the hard way, school of hard knocks, of what not to do in those situations. And I'm glad to finally be in a, the further you go, the higher the situation, the better the conversation goes. And I'm blessed to be able to get to this spot to talk to some people with some real cash and real investments to talk about this idea. And we got a lot of good things going for us. So wish us luck, wish me luck. Um, I know you're catching me in the middle of some things here, so wish me safety as well. And going back into it, the partnerships in terms of building this vehicle, the partnerships. I'm going to emphasize partnerships is about everything. Last week I saw, probably shouldn't put this out there, but let's say I saw a colonel and another higher level politician who used to work for the government, aka Agility Prime, or now working for, a startup. Talk about partnerships. An ex-government official working with startups in order to better get a partnership with the government. Partnerships. I see it every day how other big companies are getting successful. How did Elon Musk and Bezos make it to space? Partnerships. You're not going to do it alone. I know I'm not going to do it alone. I'm not doing it alone. Hence why you will a lot of times find a good CEO going out and networking his butt off, not just for networking's sake, but you have to find people to support what you are doing. Period. If you're not talking about it, then it's not going to go anywhere. I'm sorry. I learned the hard way of, a few years ago, I was just always in the lab, just tinkering, making technology, and wondering why I am by myself. I haven't met with a person, at that time, didn't meet with anybody yet. Of course, you're going to be by yourself. But once I started meeting with people, ooh, the support system, the the amount of help, the amount of acceleration you can get from the support system, from partnerships, from mentors to investors. A lot of people like to put a lot of emphasis on networking. As an entrepreneur, I agree. Get out there and network, preach. Advocate for your idea. It is a must, especially if it's your idea. And on this idea of flying cars, it's a thing people want to talk about. And that's actually a good feeling. Because not everybody's out here talking about flying cars, but I am. So when I go into these networking events, I like to bring some value. You know, talk about things that nobody is talking about, that nobody has ever talked about. I assure you, if I met you at a networking event and struck up a conversation about some flying cars, you'll probably be interested. Nobody's ever talked to you about flying cars, right? Right. So, traffic. I'm in traffic. Traffic, traffic, stuck in traffic. I cannot wait to get above this traffic. And I know you can't either. And that's where I'm going to leave it off as I, sit in the back of this traffic on my way to a networking event to really prove how we can build flying cars to change lives, to change how this city operates. Every city operates is a big thing. And every week, check back next week, in which we're going to dive further into how we're going to make these flying cars, how we're going to build this ecosystem, how we're going to navigate a lot of these issues within the system. And I would like for you to chime in, as you're stuck in traffic, potentially listening to this video, let me know what's going to bother you the most. What do you need the most when it comes to urban air vehicles, urban air mobility, flying cars? What are you going to need the most, right? Let me know, and I'm definitely going to help you out. We're going to supply you the very best urban air vehicle. That's damn near a promise. I can't really make promises, but I am going to work very hard to bringing out the best, classiest urban air vehicle, because this traffic is some nonsense. All right, wish me luck. Wish me luck. And I wish you luck as well as you pitch your next invention, your next adventure, whatever it is. Go out, talk to people about it, advocate for it, and be successful. I'll talk to y'all later. Next week on another Fly Friday 15, a little bit short, but here we go. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.